Good morning, dear students. So, welcome back to your GK class. In today's class, you have to open page number 58, and today we will learn a new topic, that is famous leaders of the world. So, here some of the pictures are given. You have to identify these faces, and some information about these famous leaders are given to you. So let us find out why they were famous. So the first picture is of Mahatma Gandhi, also called the father of the nation in India, led the country's struggle for freedom from British rule. So children, you know very well that he is called father of nation, और हिंदी में हम इन्हें बापू भी कहते हैं. He is very famous. Why? Because he devoted his life for India's freedom from British rule. Yes, and you find his picture on Indian currency notes also. So remember his face. And next is Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela fought for equality of the people in South Africa. He became the president of South Africa. He received the Nobel Prize for Peace. So, yes, he was the man who belonged to South Africa, and his complexion was very dark. So, he fought for the people of South Africa. He fought for equality of people, that everyone should be treated as equal. Nobody should be discriminate on the grounds of color or caste. So for this he fought, and he received a very um, you can say big award, that is Nobel Prize for Peace. So remember this. Now look at the third picture. Third picture is of Martin Luther King Jr. Fought for the rights of the African American people in the United States of America. So he was also a very famous leader. He fought for the rights of African American people in the USA. All right. Now look at the last picture. This picture is of George Washington. George Washington was the first president of the United States of America. He is also called the father of his country. So children, you have to remember that he is the first president of USA, and he is also called the father of his country, means USA. Like in India, Mahatma Gandhi is known as father of the nation. So in USA, he is known as George Washington is known as father of his country. All right. Now let us move to the next page, that is page number 59. So here again two pictures are given. So let us read what is given in the first picture, that is the picture of Margaret Thatcher. Margaret Thatcher, known as the Iron Lady, was the first woman in Europe to become the Prime Minister of a country. She became the Prime Minister of Britain 3 times. Yes, so children, he is a very famous lady. She is also known as Iron Lady. Why? Because she was the first woman in Europe to become the Prime Minister of a country. Yes, and she became the Prime Minister for 3 times in Britain. She became 3 times Prime Minister in Britain. And now the last picture is of Aung San Suu Kyi. Aung San Suu Kyi was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 1991 for her struggle for human rights and democracy in Myanmar. She was under house arrest for around 15 years before her party won the elections and came to power in 2015. So children, about Aung San Suu Kyi, you have to remember that um, she got the Nobel Peace Prize in the year 1991, and she struggled for human rights and democracy in the country Myanmar. All right. So now, children, you have to remember these faces, their names, and the important contributions they have done for their country. What are the things they have done for their country that you have to remember. Now let's move to quick quiz. Yes, again here four pictures are given, and below the picture names of these persons are written, and you have to match these pictures with the uh, flags of the countries given to which they belong. All right, so what is the question here? Match the pictures of the leaders with the flags of their countries. So the first picture is of Abraham Lincoln. So yes, he was from USA, so you will match it with the third flag. Yes, you can write C also beside the picture. Now the next is number 2 is Dr. Br Ambedkar. You must have heard his name number of times. He um, belongs to India. So you will match it with the first flag. Okay, and now the third picture is of Winston Churchill. He was from UK. So you will match it with fourth picture. And now the last one is Napoleon Bonaparte. He was from France. So you will match it with the second flag. All right, so remember that these famous leaders belong to which country. Now this is all for today's class. You will revise this lesson very properly. You will learn the names of the famous leaders and the contributions made by them. Thank you.